Hello everyone and welcome. Just put that on the stand and then see if we can find us over here, and then we'll get started. We'll just wait for that to light up. We won't look around for it. Let me just turn down the volume on my other computer. Oops. Go. All right. Hey Tiff, how are you? We're just looking to see where we are on Facebook. I'm working with a new item today. This is our little standing post shelf sitter. So, oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm still not seeing us here. Let's just look one more place. Here we go. It's everywhere again. It comes through in 5 times. Don't know why. But we'll wait for the little icon to light up because I'm not going to sit there and fish through all of them. That's just insane. Looks like there's a delay. It shows 5 events on here happening now. So it says this one's happening now. I don't know why it's doing it. This is crazy. Just when I think everything's going great, it starts its baloney again. Well, lay down, please. I just cut her nails the other week, and yet you can hear them. Okay. Video. Let me see if it's there. I know. It just drives me insane. I don't know what it is. Why it does it. There it is. Oh man. All right. Give me 5 minutes. Because hubby is complaining about something. So let me see. Sorry about that. Couldn't find his keys. Okay, so I already went ahead and painted this. So we are going to go back and we're going to glue all these pieces together, and then we're going to do the little insert. So, rains it pours, right? He drives school bus. He's retired from the Postal Service, and he drives school bus in the morning and in the afternoon. All right, so there's going to be a front and a back to this. So you're only going to have to paint one side. So we're going to go ahead and clamp the whole thing together. And if you have any edges showing, I would just take a paint marker, which I have a little bit showing here. So I'm just going to cover that part. All right, this is really cute. You're going to like this. So we're going to go ahead and glue the base together. It just came out of there, so why does it not want to come out now? There we go. All right. So we're going to glue that together too. And you want to make sure that your slot is even. Now I went ahead and painted this with one coat of black paint, and then I went over it and I did marker on top of it. So when this dries, ooh, we got a little bit of seepage. And this is going to look so cool on our bench that we made the other night, on Monday night. The links are in the comment, or in the description, I mean. All right. And we got a little bit of seepage up here. Even though this wood dries clear, I like to wipe off any excess. All right. Now, there's going to be a front and a back. So, what am I looking at? Okay. There's going to be a bottom piece that's longer, and then this one is shorter. And that's going to go right over top. So, we're going to go ahead and clamp again. And this is going to get glued on the outside. Hey Monica, how are you? What's the weather in Texas? What's it where you're at, Tiff? That keeps going out. Hey Monica, how are you? Sorry. There we go. All right. And I know you were interested in the bench, Monica, and I forgot to say it's in the Goimagine store, and the link is in the description for this video and the one before. All right, so this one we can go ahead and glue here on the front, And then this one goes above it, and this one goes below it. And then these are for the other side, and these are for the top. All right, I think this is pretty good here. So this one we just glued, that's going to go right there. It's given this some dimension. A little too much on there. So that goes there. Do I need to pull it in some? Maybe I'll do that so you guys can see it a little better up closer. We want to make sure that's in place. And then we got this one, nice and warm. 74. Oh, 81. Oh, rub it in. We're supposed to get an ice and snowstorm tonight. So it's supposed to start tonight and continue into tomorrow. So that'll probably be a 2-hour delay or no school at all. And then this one goes below it. Like I said, you're going to do the same on both sides. Okie dokie. And then this piece gets glued down here. No problem. I just meant to say that the other night when you got on, and I forgot. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and clamp this just to give it some oomph, some holding power. I have to use this one. Nope, won't work with that one. Won't work with that one. All right. Let's try this one. There we go. All right, those three are in place. Then this gets glued to the front here, and you'll see that little notch there. So you'll know exactly where it goes, and the flat piece, the flat part of this piece will go at the top. So I'm just kind of feeling with my fingers to make sure I have it lined up right. And then this piece will go right over top of it. Now I may go ahead and put wax on this, a clear wax. I may go and dry brush it. I'm not sure, but that goes right there. And when all that's dry, we'll do the back, but it will set up in here. Now I know hubby went and fixed this. I guess I'm just going to have to wiggle it a little bit or sand the bottom of it. Because I did not put too much paint on for sure. But sometimes this wood, hello Nanny Dot, has a different thickness than other wood. Like we order it from the same place, it's the same wood, and yet when we get it, sometimes the thickness is just off. Come on. Why is that popping open? No, it's just this. Alright, that kind of slid out of place. So let's go ahead and clamp that again. This went and slid out of place. Let's just give that a little more glue. Maybe we'll let that dry. Come on now. Let's go ahead and put that in place. There we go. Now let's try this again. Believe me, you will not have to do this on yours if you order one. I just made him put a tab on the bottom of that, and he just did it. So he didn't have the base to check it. Otherwise, would not gotten past him. Come on. Oh. And see, he cut this yesterday, and then he cut this piece for me today. So, and I know the paint didn't make it like that. It's just, come on. Did you ever have one of those days? This is one of those days. Doing 50 things at once, as usual. Okay. The right width, so why is it not going in? It's this dang wood that we pay so much for to be correct. There we go. We just gotta walk it. That's it. Come on. You're going. Awesome. There we go. Alright. Ta-da. Now we'll get this back done. And then we'll get started on the other. So, we're just going to do the same thing we did in the front. We're just going to go ahead and put this all together on the back. Because your back will also be able to put these little holiday discs in. So, where is that one? That one. Alright, I got these, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue across here, a little across here, a little across here. Now, we don't have a whole lot down here, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. And we should probably take care of the spillage. So let's just clean up some of that. Okie dokie. Now we need to put our ring in place. Which, guess what I did? I painted the wrong side. Ha ha ha. How about that? So, there is a right side and a wrong side to this piece, because you want your little notch there to be on this side. So, make sure you pay attention to that. Very. Oh my gosh, we had a lot of fun at the library the other night, last week when we did our standing post. They worked on Valentine's Day. Now the next one they're going to be doing is St. Patrick's Day. Had a great time, great group of ladies. Very creative. All right. So let's just let that set. And I probably will go back and I probably will paint the outside of it, just because I think that would be a good idea. Yikes. Gotta watch out. Make sure everything's not slipping. There we go. So we'll let that dry a minute. And then we'll go on to the piece that we're going to put in there. So let's clean this area up. Ta-da! That looks better, doesn't it? Alright, so this is our Happy St. Patrick's Day one that's gone in there. We got a little gnome here. Look at the Easter egg one. We got one for every holiday and season. This one's the Easter Bunny. We got a little tag that we're going to hang from the top. And then on this one, the 4-leaf clover. The next one would be the carrot. So, let's go ahead and do this. I'm thinking I want to leave it this color. I kind of like this. So, in order to keep it stain free, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the clear wax on it, just to keep it protected. Alright, so just dipping a little in there and rubbing it all over. I like that plain wood look. I think it's pretty. But I want to protect this. So this is just a clear wax. This is by Home Decor, Folk Art. So it's just a plain clear wax that's going to protect this wood from little grandchildren fingers when they help pull it in and out. So we've got that done. Now we're going to go ahead and do this. Now, I'm thinking for this, we're going to start off with our markers, but then I think we're going to go to our watercolor pencils to kind of put some shadowing on here. So I'm doing the beard in orange. There we go. Had to encourage it a little. And the hat is going to be green, but thinking this strip here, I'm going to do now black. Because if I go over here, I know this is going to cover it. So I'm going to go a little over the line, but know that it'll get fixed once I put that on there. And we'll color our brim. Okay. It's a little darker. And I probably will do some resin on these pieces just to make them pop. I'm thinking his beard, I'll do the resin on. I'll do the resin on the little 4-leaf clover. Let's see. I think this is the flesh color. Yep. Okay. So what crafts is everybody working on? Anything good? And we'll do this one in gold. Not too many ways to paint a leprechaun. Let's see. This, I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and, let me see. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and put one side of clear wax on it. Hey Joanne, how are you? So I can always go back and change it if I don't like it. But I think with this sitting against the black, and because I really want to emphasize what goes on front, I think that would be a good idea. And I think I'll do resin to that too, because I think that'll be nice. Anytime I see like an uneven marker job on something, I usually go to put resin on it, because the resin will actually balance it out and it won't look choppy. Although the second coat is doing that. It's just sometimes nice. And let's see what we got in here. Got like a darker green. So I'm thinking, let me see what this would look like. I'm just kind of doing around the corners around the edges. And all I'm doing is rubbing it off onto there. And then let's take a little piece of this. Ooh. That'll be nice. That's not as dark as I'd like it to be. So we're going to go for our little, let's kind of make this heavy around the edge, and I can always add water to it because these are watercolor. That is not working. There. That's a little bit better. There we go. Okay, that's going to go in his hat, which I'm actually going to go ahead and add marker to. Again, it's a little blotchy for me. What I'll do is take a little piece of diaper wipe and kind of smooth it out. So I would give it that rustic look, but make it darker on the edge, like that. You know, it puts a little shadowing on there. All right, let's glue this baby together. Okay. Everybody's warm where they are, except Nanny Dot and I. We're jealous. We got that ice and snowstorm coming in tonight. Okay, and let's get this on. That's way too much. Okay. I'm just kind of shadowing around the edge with this watercolor pencil, but this is just going to blend it because it is a watercolor. Well, that wiped some of it off. And we'll put that on his hat. Just a little bit of lighter inside. There he is. I'm not going to get real detailed in this. I just want to make sure I get some on there. And then we're going to blend it in. Just like that. There we go. I'm thinking I do want to stain that. So let's go ahead and do that now. Thank you. And look at that, with the stain on there, it did not take to the wood as strong as it would have. So that's good, because I kind of like it lighter. There we go. We got a bumblebee. We've got, like I said, for any holiday or season, some really cute ones coming up. Let's go ahead and glue him in place. And then I will put resin on him. Let's go ahead and kind of like this side better. And you know what? Because they might show, I'm just doing around the edges. There we go. Yikes. I'm not sure I'm liking that, but I'll figure it out. So let's put a clamp on there. No, I'm not looking to this forward to the stormy either. Ugh, it's gonna be yucky. But I work in my home, so I don't really have to go anywhere. So I'm good with that. But that means I probably won't have any customers that day for sure. And hubby probably won't have to go to work. So let's go ahead and show this to you now. So this is going to get pushed into there. See how that fits? Isn't that cute? I need more glue here. And check this out. I learned this too. Whenever you have like a section like that you can't really pull apart, that's okay. You can take a piece of paper or a paper towel and run it in there like that. Wipe that outside and then clamp it. That way you don't have to worry about taking it off. Isn't that cute? And then we'll hang this. Let's see. I thought I had some green. I think I'm just going to use some burlap rope and kind of wrap it around a couple times and tie it. Like that. You know what I mean? Tie it again. And kind of tie that around that so I have some control of where that lands. So there. And then kind of tilt it up like that. Now, we could decorate it and put some stuff in front of it, or stay. We could bring over our bench. And did I mention you get the leprechaun free with it while supplies last? So check this out. Isn't that cute? And then we'll put our little garland here. And you can go ahead and do your Easter one. There'll be sets of like 4. And then when you do your Easter one, you can store your Easter one on the back. So when it's Easter, you just flip it. What do you think? Do you like that one? We've got Easter. We've got Father's Day, Mother's Day, Spring, Valentine's Day. This one says Be Sweet, and it's got a little bee. And we got April showers, and we've got Father's Day, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Christmas, sweet summertime, fall. You've got bonfires and apple cider. You got Halloween. You got Happy Thanksgiving. So they'll all be in sets of like 4. But when ordering this, that one's going to come free. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you got your groceries ahead of time. Yep. That's usually when my friend says the French toasters are out, meaning they're buying eggs and bread. And I had somebody call me today, or contact me today. They wanted 5 dozen eggs, and I just sold 7 dozen the other day. So it's like, no, I'm wiped out of eggs. So there's the bunny one for Easter. And we're going to be starting Easter next week. I've got a lot of cool designs, like we're going to do this. And then the carrot would fit on the little tag. We've got a door hanger. What else? I've been doing a bunch of stuff. Now I don't know what the heck I've done and what I haven't done. There is a smaller version of this. I haven't posted yet. There's one that sits about this high, but this is really cute to sit on a counter, to sit on a bench, just a little place. And then you could like just put a few little shamrocks around it and boom, you've decorated for the holiday. So these are all ready to go in. I just have to post them. And I probably won't be able to post them until like Saturday. So, but yeah, I'll group them according to the calendar. So, and then like I said, you can just store the other one on the back until you're ready to use it and then just flip it over. And then maybe we'll make some kind of little storage box to fit all these in. Yes, that's what I'll have hubby design. Just what he needs. One more thing. He loves me when he has to do that. But I think it'd be kind of cute just to have a little box that all these fit in. So then it's, you know, just stores real nice. It would be nice to put like a little back on the back of this. And then you could just put them in there. But not everybody's buying the bench. So I'm sure people just want to do just that one thing. Yep, it's in Goimagine. I am going to list the signs that I've made recently in Etsy, but they're also listed in Goimagine. So you can look for the signs either place, but the wooden kits going forward are all going to be in there now. The only thing in Etsy is going to be signs, ribbon, and the craft storage. That's what I'm eventually going to end up having in there. I went in yesterday and changed everything over from automatic renew to stopping as soon as they're done. And man, I think there was like 400 products that I took out. But it just makes it easier. I probably will have a ribbon sale in a month or two because I am overloaded with ribbon. So ribbon will be blown out of here. And then next we will blow out mesh and any leftover signs. That's the plan. But first I got to get my taxes done. Oh, I hate doing those. I have a new system, so hopefully next year it won't be so hard to do if I just keep up with it monthly. But when you don't keep up with it monthly and you have it all to do at the end of the year, it is just overwhelming. So, all right, you all have a great night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the shares. I really appreciate it, more than you know. All right, I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.